We are live here at the headquarters of Rugged Evolution. I am Arrington Gavin, the CEO of the hottest beard care line on the market. That's right, Rugged Evolution Beard Care. And I'm so thrilled and excited you guys are tuning in to our live Facebook event here at Rugged Evolution. It is the month of September, Labor Day weekend. We have an awesome sale going on for the month of September. 10% off, okay? 10% off on large sets and small gift sets, okay? Large and small gift sets, 10% off, guys. You see these beautiful sets displayed here on the table? 10% off. So make sure you go to ruggedevo.com and make sure you grab that. You have until September 30th. For those just now tuning in, I am Arrington Gavin, CEO of Rugged Evolution Beard Care. We have an amazing show this evening. I have my good friend, Dr. Praneet James, better known as the Beard Huntress, naturopathic doctor and certified trichologist. She's going to be discussing some great tips on just, proper health maintenance for us men, okay? Men's health, how to keep our beards looking nice, right, and tight, and just how we can take care of our bodies internally as well as externally. So I'm very excited to bring her along. She'll have a great presentation ahead. But for those who are not familiar with Rugged Evolution Beard Care or myself, let me just give you a small, quick briefing, just my journey and story. So I'm born and raised in Chesapeake, Virginia. Attended Norfolk Christian High School, a private school. At the age of 14, I started growing facial hair, and I loved it, right? I had so much fun growing out my beard, but guess what? I attended private school, so we had a rule that we could not grow out our facial hair. So I was really bummed out about that. But you know what? Once I graduated from high school and attended Chowan University, small school, go Hawks, by the way, shout out to Chowan University. I grew out my beard, and I said, you know what? I'm going to just have fun with this. But I had this beard and loved it, but did not have any knowledge of proper beard maintenance or what to do with it. So as a confused bearded brother, right, I'm just going to stores, grabbing all the products, just boom, oh, okay, this look good. Okay, that look good. So I'm piling up all the products. Some were okay, but a lot were not okay. And I said, you know what, Aaron, I cannot keep on doing this, spending my money on a month-to-month basis. I said, look, I have to do my own research. And that's what I did. I started doing my own research on various essential oils, butters, all natural products. I did my own research and said, I'm going to create my own. And luckily for me, it benefited my beard, but not just myself. It benefited my friends and my cousins. And I started to see the results. And I'm like, look, guys, this is more of us just like this. We all don't know, proper beard maintenance and knowledge. So what can I do to help, just promote that movement and help encourage you guys how to properly maintain a healthy groomed beard? So throughout my college career, I started to develop a business plan. And in August of 2017, so I graduated May of 2017, by the way. And after that, in August of 2017, I made sure I was trademarked. I made sure I was incorporated, and I started to attend small vending shows. Okay, small vending shows, so I can build up my clientele. And after that, I started to see the success rate with that, and I said, well, what's the next step? So I said, why not start an e-commerce site? Why not start an online store? And that's what I did. In November of 2017, ruggedevo.com was born. Since then, guys, we have been truly blessed and honored. We are sold in multiple omni-channel sites as well as over 6 local retail stores in the Hampton Roads, Virginia area. And even more great news, in December of 2018, guys, December 2018, we were featured in Essence Magazine. Essence Magazine, the mecca when it comes to African American entertainment and lifestyle. It was an honor to be selected for their holiday gift guide, okay? For their holiday gift guide, and we're also ranked in the top 4 holiday gifts for men on their online magazine. So again, we're truly blessed, but we're just now getting started. We are going on year 3. That's right, numero tres. I know a little Spanish, but I'm not going to go further on. But we know we're on year 3 right now, and we continue to just help spread, proper beard maintenance. To my fellow bearded brothers out there, and I'm just excited to share that journey with you. Again, if you are just now tuning in to our live Labor Day event, we are live here on Facebook at the Rugged Evolution headquarters. I am Arrington Gavin, CEO of Rugged Evolution Beard Care. Here on this table, we have some of our great products Be sure to check out on our website, RuggedEagle.com, because for the month of September, we have our Labor Day sale. 10% off on large and small gift sets. One of our small gift sets right here, we have two 2-ounce conditioning shampoos. You see that right there? Two 2-ounce conditioning shampoos, a beard oil, and a beard balm of your choosing, as well as some of our accessories as well. We have on our larger sets, we have 8-ounce beard conditioning shampoo, oil and a balm of your choosing, a beard comb, one of our Boar Bristle round brushes, a grooming towel, and yes, this lovely vintage cigar case does come with that. Guys, again, I'm excited, so excited that you are tuning in with us at this live event here for our Labor Day weekend. Let me just get in more details about our products. So as you see, we have on this table 16, that's right, not one, not two, we have 16 amazing scented beard balms and beard oils. We make sure we kind of, keep it good for everyone, because guess what, we all have a different preference when it comes to mild, medium, strong. We want to give you a good variety of selections, and the uniqueness with this is in the names and the ingredients. A lot of our ingredients are made up of some of the great essential oils that are here to benefit your skin and your hair on that beard. So I'm going to start off with After Hours, okay? We have After Hours, which is a vanilla musk scent. Vanilla musk scent. Who doesn't love the smell of vanilla, okay? Vanilla is very good for the skin. And, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention to you guys the difference between a beard oil and a beard balm. So the beard oil is always made to treat the skin underneath the hair, okay? Whenever you have, say you have a dry beard that locks up, or if it itches and really, bothers you and it's flaky, that's because the skin underneath the beard is not taken care of, guys. We gotta take care of that skin first. So that's when the oil comes along. Now, if you have a beard length with 2 inches or more, like myself, I will apply some a dime to a nickel size of beard balm on my beard, because it helps detangle it as well as moisturize it really good and leaves a great smell. So again, After Hours. So you apply that on there, I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be on and popping After Hours. Oh, y'all weren't ready for that. Y'all weren't ready for that. It is a little too early, but guess what, guys? We're just having fun here, just getting started. Next we have Awaken. Awaken is a citrusy scent. Very good for the skin. It is one of our stronger scents in the stronger category, and it fits in the name. It awakens you after applying that on, and you will love it, I guarantee you. That is actually one of our original 3 scents that I started off when I first started with Rugged Evolution Beard Care. Let's see what we have next. We have Cocool. Cocool is a chocolate mint scent. So who doesn't love chocolate and who doesn't love mint? Put together, you got Cocool, okay? One of our great scents right there. We are going to do, let's see what I have next. We have Bergamot mint, we have Tidal Wave, which is a black pepper and bergamot scent, okay? Black pepper and bergamot scent. You apply that on, I'm telling you, you're going to feel so distinguished. You're going to want to put on a 3-piece suit and have a cane with you. It's so good, I'm telling you right now. You got Fire. Fire is a cinnamon scent, one of our original. Cinnamon is very good for the skin. It is also anti-inflammatory for the face, so if you have a lot of irritation with your skin, if you have any irritation with your skin, you want to apply Fire and Fire oil as well. Next we have, I'm going to pause on the scents. I'm going to show you, if you're just newly starting with the beard care products, we have one of our sample sets. It's consisting of small beard balm, a small beard oil, and a 2-ounce conditioner and wash. Good little starter kit, right? So if you're new to this, go to our website, grab you a good sample set right there. We also provide the ingredients and instructions as well, as you see on the back of how to apply. Now this is daily usage, fellas. This is not just a one-time thing. This is just like, hey, right after you brush your teeth, you gotta apply this every time, every day. Excuse me, guys, while I grab a drink. So after the sample sets, we have Island. Island is one of our popular scents right there. It's a tropical scent, a good calm scent. You put on an Island, you would want to grab a pina colada, a Mai Tai, sit on the beach. I'm telling you, it is a vacation in a bomb. This is one of our hottest sellers right here. It's Island. Let's see. Next we have Lightning. Lightning is a lemon mint scent. Again, lemon is a very good for the skin. Again, here, guys, we have some of the great essential oils that benefit your skin and your hair as well. Let's see. I'm going to transitioning back to our sale we have going on for the month of September. We have our Labor Day sale, which everything will be 10% off. 10% off, large and small gift sets. So I have here right in front of me our accessories. So we have our large and small accessories. So you see right here we have one of our, we call it swag bags, our grooming bags. This one consists in a beard comb, a small beard brush, a towel, and this bag. Now a larger one consists in, of course, a green bag, grooming towel, dropping stuff, one of our shaper combs, and our oblong brush. And the unique thing about this shaper comb, guys, a lot of times, we don't need to really get a haircut, but if your hairline, starts growing out on your cheeks, if you want to touch up yourself, you just apply that right there, fix that up, and then it can also be used as a comb. So it's a 2-in-1 thing. Very good uses out of this. Set all that stuff up. And also, if you realize that I only have wooden combs on this table, the reason being that we have just wooden combs is because wooden combs, they hold and store natural oils on that comb. So when you constantly comb with a wooden comb, you're hydrating your beard with all natural oils, okay? All natural oils. You never ever want to use plastic or metal, because for one, plastic and metal, they are made up of cheap materials, okay? The edges on there, they snag and pull at your beard, and you just don't want that, okay? You just don't want that to happen, and it will also cause bald spots. So you want to keep your beard, okay? You don't want to get rid of it by just pulling it out. You don't want to get rid of it by just pulling it out. You want to continue to have something nice that can glide a lot smoother, and that's why you will always want to use a wooden comb, a wooden pick. Just make sure it's wooden, and they're made up of recyclable wood. So you definitely want to do that. And guys, we have our exfoliating full body cleanser bars. We have a bergamot mint, which is made up of authentic mint leaves, which is very good for the skin. They are unisex. Ladies, I did say they are unisex. You can use it too. It's not all just for the men. You can use it too. So I'm very excited that we have 4 of those. We have our woodlands, our bergamot mint. We also have our smooth. Oh, that's not smooth. That's badass. We have badass, and then we have our smooth bergamot mint and our eucalyptus as well. And with every good beard balm and beard oil set, you always want to have a good wash. Guys, I highly recommend having a wash because our beards are the magnets to bacteria and grease, okay? Bacteria and grease. So when we sweat, all that stuff just absorbs right in the beard, which if we don't take care of that, it's going to have dirt, bacteria, grease. You don't want that. It's going to mess up your skin and the pores underneath the beard. So you always want to have a great wash. Here we have our 4-ounce bergamot mint, okay? Bergamot mint is, it has more of a cooling sensation, kind of tingles the skin a little bit, but gives you a really, really, really great cleanse. We also have our eucalyptus ginger. Eucalyptus ginger, which is more of a looser scent. Ginger is really, really good, and eucalyptus for the skin as well. It comes in a 2-ounce, 4-ounce, and an 8-ounce, guys. 2-ounce, 4-ounce, and an 8-ounce. Also, if I forgot to mention to you, this is our Labor Day sale for the month of September. It will be held until September 30th. Okay, September 30th. So be sure to go to ruggedego.com. If you're just now tuning in, I'm so excited. This is our live Labor Day event. I have my good friend, Dr. Praneek James. Okay, Dr. Praneek James, certified trichologist, beard huntress, and naturopathic doctor. So I'm very excited. She's going to be doing a live demo with 2 different beard types, okay? 2 lengths and 2 different textures too, and giving all the great input on how we can keep those beards well maintained and well taken care of. I'm just so excited to share with you just the whole journey with you guys. Beards it's not just a trend, ladies and gentlemen, it is a movement, okay? In previous years, beards were looked upon as unprofessionalism, right? Unprofessionalism, this guy is not taking care of, so whenever you have to, a job interview, they're like, man, I gotta shave real quick. Well, why is that? Well, they don't like beards. Well, what's wrong with beards? It's a sign that you're lazy, you don't take care of yourself. But it's a new day and age, guys. I love to help promote, we have guys, 18 to 70 always asking questions about beards. They love their beards, they want to keep growing it out. Guys, no matter if you're a labor worker or work in corporate America, you can still be a man of distinction by sporting a beard. Just gotta keep it well maintained, fellas. So again, beards is a new movement going on right now. Join the movement. You have a beard that needs some assistance, give us a call. Email us on our website, ruggedego.com. Also, guys, for all the great beard tutorials, and if you want to know more in depth about each product that we have, go to Rugged Evo TV on YouTube, our YouTube channel, Rugged Evo TV. Follow us on all social media platforms at Rugged Evo on Instagram, Twitter, Rugged Evolution Beard Care on Facebook, as well as RuggedEvo.com. If you have any questions, I'm here for you guys. Look, I will not lie to you. I too was a client beforehand. I too was a client, and now after the usage of this great product, guess what? It continues to grow and just benefit my beard and straight health. So everything is all good and taken care of. So again, if you're just tuning in, I am Arrington Gavin, CEO of Rugged Evolution Beard Care. Thank you for tuning into our live Labor Day event here on Facebook Live. We are having our 10% off Labor Day sale for the whole month of September. You have until September 30th. Small and large gift sets will be 10% off, guys. That's right, 10% off. So I'm so excited that we are just, I'm just thrilled. First of all, I'm just thrilled. I have my good friend Dr. Praneek James going to be doing some great tutorials going on, and we are just gonna start wrapping it up, and I'm gonna pass it on to my good friend Dr. Praneek James, certified trichologist, known as the Beard Huntress. She's a naturopathic doctor and here to discuss men's health, how to keep our beards right and tight. I'm so glad she is here. She has a great presentation. And guys, once we toss back to her, we're gonna come back here and I will talk the rest on the next 8 of our great products here on Rugged Evolution. So guys, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Praneek James.
Happy Sunday, everyone. Happy Sunday. Thank you and welcome to Rugged Evolution Beard Care Headquarters. I'm here today with our Rugged Beard Care Kings of USA. Right now I have Mr. Marky Riddick out of Elizabeth City, North Carolina. As he mentioned, I am Dr. Praneek James. I am a certified trichologist. I do work very closely with men, women, and children suffering from various hair and scalp disorders, hair loss, or just in general trying to get their hair to a healthy state. I'm also a naturopathic doctor. So I do take a holistic approach to overall hair health. It starts inside out, okay? So today I'm going to be providing you guys with a live demo on 2 different beard types or 2 different beard textures, okay? I'm going to explain to you the process step by step on how to properly use the product. Because again, when you're dealing with healthy beard hair or healthy hair, there's no one size that fits all, okay? First, we must identify the beard type, okay? And that determines what type of product will work best, okay? But as I mentioned to you earlier, again, I'm a naturopathic doctor, so I start inside out. A lot of fellows want to know how to grow a healthy beard. What does it take? It starts inside out, okay? So I always, when I do an assessment, I always want to determine what's going on with the fella, whether or not they have high blood pressure, arthritis. A lot of times they're suffering from various hair and scalp conditions or health conditions that is preventing them from maximizing the ultimate potential of a healthy beard, okay? So with that being said, I want to talk to you a little bit about health and why it's important to make sure that your body is in line, okay, or in range, your body system. Our body has 12 different systems. So I always recommend when they come in and they want to know how to grow the healthy beard, first I always recommend for them to detox. And you probably say, Dr. Praneek, what does detoxing have to do with my beard? What does detoxing have to do with the health of my beard? It has a lot to do with it, okay? We just lost one of our famous stars, Chadwick Boseman, okay? He passed away from colon cancer. Okay, so fellas, it's very important to make sure that you not only are focusing on your outer appearance, but also working inside out, okay? So when my fellas come in and they want to achieve a healthy beard, I always recommend detoxing, because detoxing is going to make sure that we're cleaning everything out of the body that's not healthy, from the unhealthy foods, and we'll get into that in a moment on what type of foods you need to eat in order for the beard to be healthy. but also, detoxing is detoxing their food body, their liver, the lungs, the colon, the blood, their upper and lower intestines, etc. That's very important, okay? And the reason being is that whatever you're putting inside your body, if you're putting it in over top of everything that has accumulated, all the bad stuff that has accumulated over the years, your body is not going to be receptive, okay? Your hair is the barometer of your health. Your hair is the barometer of your health. So, of course, if your body is healthy, then you're going to have a healthy beard. You're going to have healthy hair for the most part, okay? Taking into consideration your pre-genetic disposition. So I'm not going to hold you guys again. I thank you for joining. I just want to kind of talk a little bit on the health aspect of growing a healthy beard. I always recommend my patients when they first come in, or my beard feathers. So I always recommend for them to detox. Also, tea detoxing is very important, as I mentioned. This tea is very gentle. I recommend it, for you to use it to detox your whole entire body. Okay, so this will clear everything out. It's very easy to take. You just take one packet and put it in a pack of water. We also have a CBD line as well, which will help with inflammation in the body. Fellas, if you have arthritis or gout and different things, autoimmune issues or inflammation within your body, it's very important to target that. Okay, and detoxing will help the CBD aspect. That will help with inflammation in the body. And while you're actually getting rid of the inflammation, that's going to help the blood to flow through the body, okay? Because the blood flows to the patella, and the patella is what feeds the blood to the hair follicle, okay? So therefore, you're actually able to maximize your hair growth potential. So definitely detox first, okay? And then I also recommend coming in with a multivitamin, okay? Most of you are taking men's one a day. Men's one a day is not a pharmaceutical grade vitamin, so a lot of times you may be taking a vitamin and not getting everything you need. The purpose of a multivitamin is to actually fill in the gaps that you're not getting from your food. So I always recommend Nutriverse. Nutriverse is our liquid vitamin. It has 72 minerals, 13 whole food grains, 10 vitamins, 19 amino acids, 22 phytonutrients, and 12 herbs. That's 148 reasons to use Nutriverse, right? It's very easy to take. All you need is a shot, fellas. That's it, okay? In the morning on an empty stomach. And this is going to fill in your nutritional gaps and give you everything you're not getting from your food. So one shot is equivalent to taking or eating 10 salads. Very simple, all right? If you want a healthy beard, you want to make sure that you are also focusing on your health. So you need a vitamin as well, all right? So this will help to strengthen, all right? So detox, strengthen, and then now we're looking at growth, okay? Hair, skin, and nails is really good for your skin because, of course, in order to achieve a healthy beard, the skin underneath has to be healthy. So hair, skin, and nails will help you to achieve the growth that you're looking for, and also add to the strengthening aspect as well. This has BCAA, which is branch chain amino acids, which will help to maximize the potential protein synthesis, which is very important as for strengthening and growth, okay? So this has everything you need to achieve ultimate beard growth, okay? So I'm not going to hold you. That's the detox, strengthening, and growth kit, all right? If you're interested in those products, make sure they're going to list my information. Make sure you reach out to me. That is the foundation of healthy beard care, okay, or healthy beard growth, achieving the goals that you desire, all right? So now let's get into the topical aspect. I take a multi-therapy approach to overall beard health, starting inside out. So those are products to help inside. Now we want to make sure that we're using the proper products on the outside, okay? Fellas, you have to take care of your beard. You have to make sure that you're using the proper products. And Rugged Evolution Beard Care is the beard care line just for you. 100% natural. As Arrington stated, we offer 16 different beard oils and balms, lightly scented, for your taste, okay? So I'm just going to come in real quick and do a live demo. All right, Mr. Markey, you want to take off your pets for me? I'm going to cover him up a little bit. He came in GP smooth today. He's showing up and showing out like Mr. Jaleel over there. All right, so we're going to take and put this around him, okay? All right, so what I'm going to do first is lightly dampen the beard, okay? However, before you get started, guys, in order to increase the overall circulation of your beard, you want to come in and lightly brush prior to coming in with your shampooing process, okay? All right? So you want to kind of open it up. All right, and this helps to detangle as well. Now, this is a boar brush, Okay? It is a soft to medium texture, all right, which is ideal to brush your hair as well as your beard. Okay? You don't want to go with anything coarse that's in the board texture. Okay? The reason being is that you don't want to scar the skin underneath and damage the hair follicle. All right? So you want to always come in and lightly brush first. And then Mr. Markey's texture, when you deal on the natural hair, will educate as well. So those that are familiar with natural hair, his texture is roughly about a 4/8, okay? Or his texture is prone to frizzing, all right? So we want to make sure that we're using products that not only are going to hydrate, but also take care of the frizz and the shrinkage as well. All right, so I've come through and lightly detangled and brushed and increased neck circulation. Now I'm going to apply a steam towel and just lightly dampen, okay? Now you want to always make sure that you come in and lightly dampen first your beard before you apply any oil or shampoo, okay? All right, for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to come in slightly. Is that too hot? Okay, for time purposes, we're not going to have time to come in with the shampoo, but for his particular beard, being that he's prone to dryness, I'm not seeing any signs of inflammation as for bumps or acne. He will be ideal for our invigorating conditioning shampoo. It is a balancing shampoo, so it's going to come in and cleanse first. So it's going to remove any and everything that has deposited onto the beard shaft. Oils, dirt, debris, minerals from sweat that have deposited onto the beard shaft. If he went swimming, it's going to take the chlorine out, medication. It takes everything out, and then it also conditions at the same time. Okay, so it gives him that balance that he needs. I know guys, you don't like products, you're not fussy, you don't like a lot of steps to your product. So Rugged Evolution gives you everything you need in one shampoo. Okay. Now, if you are experiencing acne, or you have seborrheic dermatitis, or you may have psoriasis, then I would suggest, we have again 2 different shampoos, but I would suggest eucalyptus ginger. Actually, I would suggest 2 shampoos. If you are suffering from, again, dry skin, flakiness, seborrheic dermatitis or psoriasis, you will come in with our eucalyptus ginger first, okay? What this is going to do is help with the inflammation in the skin, all right? It's going to help to prepare the follicles to receive as well, all right? And it's going to help to work on that inflammation, so therefore we can get those follicles unclogged, okay? So the eucalyptus ginger, all right, you will come in with a dime size amount, again, depending upon the size and the length of your beard, the texture. Again, our products are highly concentrated, so you do not need to use a whole lot. So before coming in with our shampoo, saturate your beard with water, okay? And then you will come in with just a dime size amount of the shampoo. Make sure that you are emulsifying the shampoo in the skin as well, not just surfacely on the beard. You want to open this beard, get in there, okay? And make sure that you are getting the shampoo into the skin as well, okay? And then you will rinse the beard, all right? The other shampoo, again, is for those that don't have a lot of issues, but you want to make sure that you are achieving that balance, okay? So that's why I said if you are experiencing a lot of issues with acne, come in with the eucalyptus ginger first, and then come in with the conditioning shampoo to give you that balance afterwards, okay? All right, so once we come in the shampoo, we've already removed the shampoo out of the beard, we rinsed it out. Now the beard is dampened, okay, and it's ready for the beard oil, all right? At night, I just recommend using the oil only, okay? And I'm gonna come in with our Bad Ass fragrance, all right? The Bad Ass fragrance has more of a rustic, earthy type scent. This is more of our stronger fragrance. However, it will come in and strengthen the beard, all right? So by strengthening it, it's gonna help also with the growth. All right, so you just need, with this length, just need 3 drops. That's it, finish. Okay? By you coming in, pre-damping the beard is ready to receive the oil. All right, if you come in with the oil on a dry beard, guess what? The molecules in the oil is too large to penetrate into dry hair. Okay? So you want to make sure that you are applying the oil, you're applying the oil to a pre-dampened beard, about 95%. Okay? And this is going to help the oil to penetrate. Okay? All right, you want to make sure you open that beard, make sure you're getting in there. Okay, and Marky is already shampooed prior to coming, so that's why they're coming with the shampooing process and also the time stick. Okay? Okay, because of his length, I would highly recommend coming in with our wooden pick. As Arrington, our CEO, mentioned earlier, we only carry wooden accessories. And here's the reason why. Anytime you are using a plastic pick, okay, or metal, what it's going to do is snag in the beard, all right? So you don't want to snag, you want to be able to glide through the beard, okay? So what I'm doing is I'm coming in with our wooden pick, all right? And also you want to make sure you start at the bottom and work your way up. If not, what you're going to do is you start in here and you have some tangling, some hairs that have tangled. What you're doing is ripping into the beard, all right? And you're tearing the beard and causing diffuse breakage. All right, that's why a lot of times you see the men when they start out with a full beard and as it gets longer, it gets see-through. All right, we want to make sure that we have a full weight line. Okay, so starting at the end. Okay. And Mark likes to use this when he's in the shower. Pretty sure you guys have seen this lovely video. Okay. All right, so coming around this way. I have a little bit more water. Okay, applying that water and making sure that the oil is in there will help you get through the beard a little quicker. Okay, especially with a length like this. Okay. So you see how it's gliding through? Okay, and this is time for his trim, as you can see. So when you get to the bottom, you see that? You need a trim. Okay, so he should be coming back for his trim. Should have a trim roughly about every 3 months. So he's scared of trim, so we kind of baby step a little bit at a time. All right? And so what you could do is, as for his length, if you say for instance he's going to bed, he's not going nowhere else for the night, he can just apply the oil and go to bed. Okay? It's not necessary for him to apply the balm. Now if he's preparing his beard and ready to go out, then of course you're going to apply the balm. Okay? If your beard is 3 inches or longer, then you want to apply the balm. Okay? And the balm, what it does is it sets the beard in place. All right? First, you want to make sure that you emulsify it, heat it up in your hands first. Okay? Sometimes I even apply the blow dryer and heat the product up. Okay? So therefore, you don't have to use a whole lot. Again. All right? And what this does is it's going to protect the beard from the elements of the weather outside. It's starting to get cold, you guys, so you want to make sure that you're sealing in that oil. Okay, especially with the beard this length, you want to make sure that you're sealing the oil in, and also you're setting it in place as you're going out. Okay? You can either brush it. I recommend brushing first, getting it in there. And as you can see, just by using that, it stretches and elongates the beard. All right, and of course, he likes it to be a little fluffy. All right, so you can come in and just kind of fluff it out with the tip. Okay? All right, again, by using the wooden pick or the wooden accessory, it's actually going to absorb the moisture inside the actual comb or pick itself. So therefore, that helps it to glide right through. Okay? And again, he needs a trim. But other than that, he's good to go. Okay, rugged is the new smooth. All right. So this is Mr. Marky Riddick out of Elizabeth City, North Carolina. Okay. Today, again, we came in. Well, I would suggest coming in with the invigorating conditioning shampoo. We came in with our bad ass oil. Okay, which gives you more of a stronger fragrance. It's still lightly scented, but it's more of our stronger fragrances. And I came in with our Badass Beard Balm, okay? This is one of our popular fragrances. Make sure you pick up the gift set today, which will include your comb, your brush, your shampoos, everything you need. And guess what, you guys? It's 10% off, okay? So again, Rugged is the new smooth. How do y'all like his beard? Good, good, good. All right, he's all set. Thank you, sir. How do you feel?
Feel good.
Okay.
Feel the smoothness.
All right. All right, next we're going to have coming over, we're going to have, thank you, Mr. Show Up and Show Out, all the way from LA. Thank you for coming in from LA today. All right. So you know Mr. Show Up and Show Out, Jaleel Howell, he's on the scene, modeling everywhere. Okay. So I thank you for coming out today. As you can see, he has a different texture than Mr. Riddick, and his beard is shorter in length. Okay. So as I mentioned to you earlier, he's not going to need any balm. Okay. Thank you, sir. So he's not going to need any balm. All right. He's not experiencing any. He has really nice skin as well. So he's not experiencing any inflammation, any bumps or acne. Okay. So I will come in with the invigorating conditioning shampoo for him as well. All right, that's going to give him that balance. All right. All right, because he has a shorter length, I will come in with the round brush. Okay. And fellas, even those that are in the military that desire to grow a beard or want to grow some facial hair in between, their vacations and so forth. What you want to do is train the skin, okay, or prepare the skin for your facial hair so you don't experience a lot of bumping, all right? And the way to do that is to increase overall microcirculation. So you come in, all right, and just lightly, prior to coming in with your shampoo, okay, you just lightly in a circle of motion, come in with the brush. And what this is doing is increasing overall microcirculation. So of course, that's going to help prepare the foundation. It's also going to help with growth. For those that are desiring growth, desiring connection with their beard, or you have some patches in your beard, purchase a round brush, come in with this, and just do this 2 minutes before bedtime. Your hair grows when you're sleeping, okay? So if you do this about 2 minutes prior to going to bed each and every day, what that's going to do is increase your microcirculation, get that beard growing, okay? And it's also beneficial for the skin underneath. So you can do this prior to shampooing as well. Okay? And he has this little flip here. All right? So I'm going to come in and lightly dampen his beard. Give him a little bit too. He has places to go when he leaves. Okay. All right, so just for demonstration purposes, again, we don't have a lot of time. It's too hot. Okay. I'm gonna come in and just lightly dampen his beard. Okay. All right. So his beard texture is in the 2 category. All right. So it's very loosely waved. Okay. So what we're going to do is, again, he doesn't lead a lot. All right. So I've come in and I've steamed his beard. Okay. Which, and I gave it a light moisture and dampened the beard. All right. I'm going to come in with our woodland fragrance, which is a cucumber and oak. Okay. So this is more of a lighted fragrance. All right. And I'm just going to apply just a few drops. That's it. Finish. Okay, again, we don't need a whole lot. Okay, because if you put too much oil and his texture is going to weigh him down, he's going to walk around looking like he got a wet beard. Like he just kept it wet, okay? Which is a no-no. He likes a nice fluff or airiness to his beard, so he doesn't need a whole lot, okay? Of course, like I said, our oils are highly concentrated, so you don't have to use a whole lot. A little bit goes a long way. So that little bottle should last you quite some time if you don't overuse the product, if you don't have to. Okay? So in this particular case, I'm going to come in with our smaller comb, all right? And as you can see, it's just gliding through. Okay, because he likes a lot of fluff, so I'm going to come underneath first. Okay, and then we come down. Okay, as you can see, the steps are very simple to follow. Okay, it doesn't take a lot, it just takes consistency, especially if you have goals that you're trying to achieve for your beard. It doesn't just happen on its own, okay? All right, so you just want to make sure, come up, in this particular case, all right, fluffing. Okay, and then you can also use the, the wooden pick as well if you desire more fluffing. It's a little bit longer than this. Okay, well, it's just that simple, okay? So we come in, as I mentioned, the type of the preference of shampoo he would use is our invigorating conditioning shampoo as well, just to give him that balance, okay? And then, of course, he will come in and make sure that his beard is lightly dampened prior to applying the oil. He just needs just a couple of drops, okay? And that will give him a nice illumination and shine. Okay, and then also it maintains that airy feeling so he doesn't have a wet look beard. Okay? Okay, just that simple. Rugged is the new smooth. Okay, all set. All right, so we're going to be taking some questions. Do we have time? Okay. Sorry. You look cute.
Thank you.
All right, that's just to show up and show out Jaleel Howe. Make sure you follow him on Instagram as well as Facebook. Jaleel Howe 10 on Instagram and Jaleel Howe on Facebook. All right.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. That was Dr. Praneet James, certified trichologist, naturopathic doctor, and known as the Beard Huntress. That was awesome. I hope you all learned a lot from that, because I know I did. And I can wrote my notes in the background. So, everyone, as you realize, I'm not here alone like I was earlier. Oh, hey, it's my great friend. I'm doing great. It's my great friend, Mr. Jonathan Jones. Jonathan Jones is the co-host on Rugged Eagle TV's what's going on Wednesdays. He's also a regular user of Rugged Evolution Beard Care, and he's also one of our Rugged Reps. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Rugged Reps. If you are looking to become your own boss, build your own hours, okay, go to RuggedEvo.com. You will see where it says Become a Rugged Rep, okay? Become a Rugged Rep. And for more information, like I said, go to RuggedEvo.com. So again, I'm excited to have this man here. I've known him since we were third grade, and he was one of the gentlemen when I started Rugged Evolution Beard Care. He was one of the, basically, the guys that kind of tested on, besides myself. And after, as you see, he has a great beard right there. So JJ, I know you wanted to share with the folks, a short testimony, and just, give what your thoughts is on Rugged Evolution Beard Care.
Yeah, when I first, before using Rugged Evolution, I was mostly sideburns and up under a little bit, and had trouble connecting, and didn't really have that much background knowledge about beard care, like how to somewhere like connect that and this type of things to use. And luckily it's perfect timing because this is right when you started coming out with stuff, and I started using it. It really just brought it together. It's full now, like I can cut it to different lengths how I want it during the winter and summer. And the scents, they smell awesome. Any different type of occasion, type of thing you want to try. Okay. I like it. One of my favorites is the shampoo. This thing's awesome. It's like a real minty, cool feeling. Like I put it in the shower the next day, I can still feel it on my beard when I take a shower. And that's something that's really important because before I would deal with like a dry beard and it would just get real itchy and stuff. And like using this, like just like a little dab and put it on there, it lasts all day. And one of my favorite scents is the After Hours.
After Hours. I was gonna guess that. You always, After Hours. Yeah. You always speak so highly about After Hours.
After Hours and New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve. Oh man, that's
my
awesome.
favorites.
Man, I'm glad you got started on those bombs because see, New Year's Eve is actually one of the two holiday scents that we do have. So we have New Year's Eve and Spiced Up, two of our signature holiday scents. New Year's Eve is a cranberry champagne. Okay, cranberry champagne. Who doesn't love the smell of that, guys? I'm just saying it is a party that just screams out a party in a bomb. Okay, New Year's Eve and then Spiced Up is a variation of holiday spices. So if you are a huge fan of Christmas and you want to just smell like Christmas 24/7, Spiced Up is the one you want. A variation of holiday spices. It is so good. And again, I'm so excited. Jay, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
You got me looking good, man. But you know what? The best thing, Jay, that I'm glad you mentioned, just while you started to apply it, guys, this is not just, you put on twice a week or once a week. This is a day-to-day, day-to-day process. I remember when Jay had issues having that beard connect. He had issues.
They were laughing at me, calling me names.
Oh, I know. I was wondering. But really, I mean, it's all about the consistency. Like Dr. Praneek mentioned before during her live demo. Consistency, guys. This is just right after you brush your teeth and you start to get ready for the day. Apply your products on there, and if you have a beard length of more than 2 inches, just apply a little oil before you go to bed at night to still keep it moisturized. This is a daily routine. Don't say, hey, I'm looking for quick response. Hey, nothing comes quick all the time, guys. You gotta have it. Let it just gradually work, and then day-to-day process. So again, JJ, I thank you so much for coming. And you're taking in a minute. But again, guys, like JJ mentioned, New Year's Eve, Spiced Up, two of our holiday scents. I also, if you're just now tuning in, this is our live Labor Day event here on Facebook Live at the Rugged Evolution headquarters. I am Arrington Gavin, CEO of Rugged Evolution Beard Care, and it is Labor Day weekend. We have this awesome Labor Day sale going on right now. 10% off large and small gift sets. That's right, 10% off large and small gift sets. So be sure to go to RuggedEvo.com, okay? RuggedEvo.com. Get those gift sets while it still lasts. It lasts until September 30th. And if you just want some products, some great beard bombs, great beard oils, great beard oils, great beard bombs, conditioning shampoos, be sure to put in that QR code DR001 when you go to RuggedEvo.com. So last time I stopped off at New Year's Eve and Spiced Up, and I will let's see, start with Rush, okay? Rush is a cinnamon and orange scent. A very, very unique smell, very great combination. Orange, again, is in the same ballpark with the citrus. You always add really, really good for the skin. Again, cinnamon helps with the skin, used as an anti-inflammatory. Let's see, we have wood. So for all you outdoors men out there, this is a combination of cedar and pine. Wood is so good. This is one of my favorites as well. Really, I'm going to be biased. All of them are my favorites. They're all amazing scents. Vintage, one of our I call one of the OG scents. It was one of the first three when I originally started. Doing Rugged Evolution beard care. We have Vintage, and we also have Punch, which is a citrus and rum. That's right, citrus and rum. For all you rum lovers, please don't eat this. This is not edible, okay? This is great for the face. Apply it on there day to day, okay? Day to day. And then we have Cucumber and Oak, which I call Woodlands. Oh, Woodlands, Badass, and Island are my top 3 favorites. Just in case anybody asks, that's probably my top 3 favorites. But we have that, and as well as some more of our sample sets, what I mentioned earlier, just in case if you just now tuning in, we have our sample sets for the newcomers that are new to Rugged Evolution Beard Care. If you just want to start off, you can grab a sample set that consists of a small balm, a small oil, and a 2-ounce beard conditioning shampoo. They give you the ingredients on the back as well as step-by-step process, so how to use it. So be sure to grab one of those for the newcomers. And we have our amazing exfoliating cleansing bars, right? Our full body cleansing bars, and this lovely package, one of our lovely large sets that will be 10% off for the remainder of September. Okay, 10% off small and large gift sets. And this large set right here, which consists in a 8-ounce beard conditioning shampoo, a regular size oil and balm of your choosing, a wooden beard comb, a small round brush with boar bristles, as well as this lovely cigar case and this grooming towel. Guys, 10% off you have until September 30th. Okay, September 30th. I'm just so excited. I hope you all enjoyed that great presentation with Dr. Praneet James. She just had, I'm telling you, the lady knows her stuff. That's why she's known as the Beard Huntress. Again, if you're just now tuning in, Labor Day live event here at the Rugged Evolution headquarters. We are live on Facebook, and we have our great Labor Day sale, okay? Great Labor Day sale, 10% off large and small gift sets. Large and small gift sets, as well as our large and small accessory sets as well. So if you have all your products already with you, and you just show them some accessories, guess what? 10% off, guys. 10% off large and small. Small, which consists in a small beard comb, a towel, and a boar bristle brush. Then we have our large accessory set that consists in a grooming towel. You have your swag bag, you have your shaper comb, as well as an oblong brush. Again, 10% off. You have until September 30th, Labor Day weekend, Labor Day sale, and be sure to go to RuggedEvo.com for that. And if you already have mostly everything, you just show them some products, hey, go make sure you put in your QR code DR001. Go to RuggedEvo.com for more information with that. And if you have any questions, okay, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to email us. We're always up for any kind of question that you have to answer, because guess what? There's so many of you guys out there that love your beards and you want to have the proper beard maintenance and know about, have the knowledge and the information. What can I do to help, maintain this? And like Jonathan had mentioned, he was having issues, okay? He was having issues before his beard was not connecting, okay? His beard was not, and I was there. I remember when his beard wasn't connecting. And I said, look, man, I'm making this product right now. Let me know how you do it, but be sure to put it day to day, okay? Don't overdo it, all right? So he had, actually his beard length was around less than 2 inches, maybe an inch, okay? All you need is a good oil. Now, when he had more lengthy, I told him, okay, use a little bit of balm, just no more to a dime or a nickel size of balm, because that helps detangle the beard, okay? So it's a step-by-step process, but don't worry, we provide directions in those packages once you receive your Rugged Evolution Beard Care products, okay? Once you receive your Rugged Evolution Beard Care products. Again, people, if you are just now tuning in, I am Arrington Gavin, CEO of the hottest, and I mean the hottest, beard care product line on the market. And this is our live Labor Day event here on Facebook Live. And I'm just so excited. I'm having so much fun right now. So much fun, I'm just losing track of time. How is the time looking, everybody? Time is good? Okay. So later during the show, we're going to have myself and Dr. Praneet James discussing some frequently asked some questions that we have been receiving. And we're just going to be sharing with you that and just talking more rugged products as well. So again, Labor Day sale, 10% off. These amazing products right here. Look at this set right here. Look at that set. That's one of our smaller gift sets. 2-ounce beard conditioning shampoos. Balm and oil of your choosing, guys. It doesn't just come with this vintage, balm and oil. It is your choosing. And it also comes with this great vintage cigar box as well. And also here's our larger one that has more. It has an 8-ounce beard conditioning shampoo, boar bristle brush, as well as a beard comb and a beard balm and beard oil of your choosing, as well as a grooming towel and this beautiful cigar case that comes with it. 10% off, guys. So before it's too late, you have until September 30th. Because guess what? I have men asking all the time, man, I'm having so many issues with this beard. It looks raggedy. Man, it's dried out. When I try to pick it, all this hair just flicker over all in the, my bathroom and everything. Guys, first of all, I would ask, I'm like, well, what kind of products are you using? Okay, what kind of products? We like to keep it all natural. Be careful, guys, because some products has additives that irritate the skin and it's not helpful. So when I'm talking about stuff with alcohol and sulfate or sulfur, that stuff right there burns the hair off the face, guys. And another tip too, just remember, the skin on your face, 2 different skin types from the skin on your scalp, okay? So if you're applying, some products that go on your scalp and then you apply on your face, don't want to do that, because that stuff right there is, the scalp skin is much tougher than the skin on your face, okay? It's very tougher than the skin on your face. So if I apply something that I normally apply on my scalp to my face, I'm going to have so many issues. It's going to literally burn the hair off. And I'm telling you the truth, because I've had guys come up to me and say, man, I use this stuff and it literally burned this off. And luckily, no fear, I was here to help them out. Okay? I was here to help them out. And again, I was a client before I, developed this, okay? So while I was doing this, I too was my own client. I was helping myself, guiding myself through this journey of proper beard maintenance. I mean, again, who doesn't love beards, okay? Fellas, I know your significant other is always, just drooling over that beard, especially after they use some of our amazing products. I'm talking about after hours, okay? I'm talking about New Year's Eve Rush Smooth 16 scented beard bombs and beard oils here on this table, okay? So we have a great variety and a great selection to choose from, okay? It's funny because I remember a client come up to me and be like, man, I love this, but most of all, my wife loves it more than me. And I'm like, you're welcome. But again, guys, all jokes aside, I'm here just to, assist you and help guide you through your journey with the proper beard maintenance, guys. Proper beard maintenance. We have to take care of our bodies. And like Dr. Praneet had said earlier, we have to take care of our bodies internally as well as externally, okay? This is all about proper, all natural, proper health, proper beard maintenance, just all about health. At the end of the day, guys, we all have to stay healthy and take care of our bodies. That goes for the kind of food you put in your body. That goes to, the beverages you sip on, the products that you use. Even it comes to even sleep, okay? Sleep strategies, exercising. You want to stay exercising. You want to stay healthy, guys. Stay healthy, and all that stuff is good. So enough about that. If you're just now tuning in, we're almost finished with our live event, but if you're just now tuning in, I am Arrington Gavin, CEO of Rugged Evolution Beard Care, and we are live here at the Rugged Evolution headquarters, where we have our live Labor Day event. 10% off small and large gift sets, okay? 10% off large and small gift sets. So if you're interested in that, go to ruggedevo.com. That is RUGGEDEVO.com. And if you want some more information on the products that you're thinking about getting, if you go on our website, we have great tutorial videos on our website as well as on our YouTube channel, Rugged Evo TV. You can follow us on all social media platforms. That's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, as well as our website as well. And yeah, that is that. So again, guys, I'm so excited to introduce and bring back my good friend, Dr. Praneek James, who we're just going to be basically having some questions that we have received that we want to share with you. And yeah, so Dr. Praneek James, how you doing, friend? Doing good. I love that presentation, by the way. I'm always learning every day.
Well, thank you for having me.
Oh, absolutely. I had to. I couldn't do anything without my girl. And I'm just, so happy again. Your presentation was awesome. Just, informing us on proper beard maintenance as well as just staying healthy with the vitamins as well.
Yes.
And I love how you, basically demoed 2 different beard lanes because I always love to share with guys, which the products to use when it comes to, certain lanes. Hey, you want to always apply this and you want to apply that. So I really love that. And on top of that too, the different hair textures. That was very important. Very important. So I am so excited. I believe we have some questions here. I know I have some questions here for you. If you want to start that off, you want me to start that off?
You can start it.
I will start it off. Absolutely. So I'm always. Okay. So I'm sorry. So I get the question a lot. Should I choose beard balm or beard oil? Which is best? So to answer that question, guys, beard oil is all you're always going to get your best use out of oil. And I say that because when it comes to different weather climates, okay? If it's winter climate, if it's a very, very hot climate, oil is always going to be great because that oil is made first to treat the skin and to absorb into that beard right there. So oil is always going to be great. Now I love balm too, again, because I have more length, so I don't want to keep the locks out. If my beard was sometimes tangle up, so I apply just no more than down to an equal size of beard balm onto my beard, and that's how normally I usually do that as far as that. But there's no real such thing as what works better, but it really just depends on the length, gentlemen. If you have a beard length 2 inches and less, I'm not going to say just go to a beard balm because that beard balm you want the beard oil because to help benefit the skin underneath the hair. If you benefit that skin underneath the hair, it's going to show on it's going to show up on the beard. If you don't take care of that skin, it's going to really irritate. You're going to have issues with that beard. So again, fellas, it depends on length. But I would say you always want to have an oil on standby. So I guess they kind of answered the question right there.
And definitely, the oil is the foundation, all right?
Absolutely.
Even before you come in, like you said, to balm, you want to apply that oil. And then the balm is just, especially with your longer textures, again, like you said, it kind of sets everything in place. If you're going out, it's going to hold and lock that shape in and maintain the elongation of the beard. Okay, so you don't have that shrinkage. So the balm is, like I said, is really good for your styles and purpose.
I just love the words you brought. Foundation and elongation. I'm just saying, I wish I could, I mean, man, just the terminology, guys. She's known as a beard huntress. I'm telling you, straight professional, guys. Straight professional.
Okay, so we have some questions here. What are some good nutritional foods that can be a benefit to your hair or our hair?
Great question.
That's an amazing question. I always recommend, of course, a higher alkaline diet, which will incorporate more of your fruits and vegetables into your diet. Foods that are really good for hair growth. Of course, you want to make sure that you have that protein and biotin, okay? Because that's going to help with growth and strengthening of the beard. All right, so you want to make sure that you're eating protein and rich foods. I'm vegan, not everybody's vegan, so of course if you're not vegan, they recommend eggs and different things like that. But just as a whole, you want to make sure that you have incorporated a lot of your fruits and vegetables. Berries are really good. They will contain a lot of your vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. Your seeds, avocado is really good for hydration or hydrating, the beard to help maintain that hydration level, get a lot of the vitamin A in. Vitamin A will help more so with hydration and moisture. So foods that have, higher amount of vitamin A. But for the most part, just making sure that you have that balance, of course. And then water. Water is really huge too. Our body is 60% water, so you want to make sure that you are getting your water in, okay? You should be drinking at least half of your body weight in ounces. So if you weigh 100 pounds, you should get 50 ounces of water in each and every day. Very, very important. But just to answer the question about the food, just making sure that you're getting the proper balance of your fruits and vegetables and minimizing not too many, meats, okay? Because a lot of times the meats are very acidic, which can cause the beer to be a little bit more dry and brittle.
Well, that's gonna be hard because I'm a straight carnivore. That's meat and more meat. So,
Yeah.
Dr. Monique, so you're saying as far as the difference with the vegans and the carnivore eaters, what would be like main food groups for like just say the vegans? Like, what would you use?
So if you're a vegan, then I would suggest like your spinach, your kales, a lot of your berries, your seeds, like I said, avocado. Those are really good foods that are great in targeting healthy hair care. Okay. If you gotta have meat, if you're a meat lover, then I would suggest minimize it. You don't have to stop meat altogether, but I would say go on like a Mediterranean diet, which is more 80-20, okay, where you get 80% fruits and vegetables, and of course 20% meat. But you don't want to do too many meats because that can eventually cause issues within your cardiovascular system, okay, which causes a lot of inflammation in the body. And of course, inflammation is pretty much the foundation of the many diseases.
Wow, that is awesome. That is awesome. So I have another question here,
Okay.
and it says, let's see. Okay, well, it's a simple question. Can I use both products? Again, like I said earlier, guys, it depends on your length. So when it comes to if you have 2 inches or less, I only recommend using, a beard oil, as of course have your beard wash as well, but only using a beard oil, and that's all you need. Now, if you have 2 inches or more, or 3 inches or more, incorporate balm as well as in addition with that beard oil. So that's as far as you can use those. So it all, again, guys, it all depends on length. It all depends on length. Daily usage, okay? Daily usage. Make sure you have a good wash. We have 2 amazing signature conditioning shampoos, a bergamot mint and a eucalyptus ginger. I highly recommend both, but I would say bergamot mint is my favorite. But it is, both of them are really, really great. No more than, I would say, 5 times a week, no less than 3 times a week. It all depends. If you are a very active person and you build up a lot of sweat, then you always want to keep that beard nice and warm. Myself, I try to stay fit. I try to, stay in shape at least 4 times a week. So guess what? I wash my beard 4 times a week. I don't take a day off because, again, our beards are the magnets of bacteria and grease, and I don't want all that, that gunk to gross in that beard out. And again, now we're holding odor. That can damage my skin underneath the beard, and it can also damage my beard. So I will never ever do that. So that was a really good question. Can I use both? So
that was a great question. The question I have over here, when it comes to products, why is it more beneficial to use all natural versus all natural holistic products? Very important, especially when it comes down to the shampoo. You want to make sure that you're using shampoos that, of course, are sulfate free, okay? Because anytime you're using products or shampoos that have sulfate, it's just like using dish detergent in your beard, okay? And of course, that's going to strip the beard of all its natural oils and essentials. So of course, our products are 100% natural, doesn't contain any type of sulfates, where it's going to come in and strip your beard. Actually, our products don't even contain, like a lot of times you'll purchase a shampoo that says sulfate free on the front of the bottle, but when you turn it around, it still has a form of sulfate, okay, which is sulfate lauryl, SLS, okay, sodium lauryl sulfate, okay, and a lot of times that's a form of sulfate, where in a regular scenario when someone has a healthy hair or a healthy beard, that's fine to use that. But if you have problems such as baldness in your beard, alopecia, or patches in your beard is very brittle and dry, and you're just having problems growing the beard, you definitely want to stay away from products that contain sulfate in general. And our shampoos do not contain any sulfate whatsoever. So I highly recommend our shampoo. Like you said, we have 2 different types. We have our ginger eucalyptus, which is really great for those that have a lot of inflammation within their skin, dealing with acne, seborrheic dermatitis, psoriasis, flakiness, etc. Okay, and then of course we have our Valency shampoo, which will be the invigorating conditioning shampoo. Okay, so you want to make sure that you are selecting the shampoo that's catering to your specifics, and of course we can help you with that if you have any questions.
that's very awesome. Let me see. I have another question. Look, the questions keep on rolling in. So I have. okay, they're asking, you know, how long would the products last as far as if they purchase one? So again, guys, if you purchase it all comes down to length. So say if I have a beard balm and beard oil, I apply every morning. I apply oil and no more than a dime to a nickel size of beard balm every morning. And before I go to bed, it will be maybe I'm almost at the time, but I'll apply just a little oil before I go to bed at night. The usage I'll get of that, I mean, one balm you can get great usage as well as an oil, guys. You don't want to drench yourself in products. Again, just apply a little bit, and the main thing is, keep a good wooden comb, one of our great wooden beard combs or wooden picks. Keep that going really, really good, and massage that in. You don't want to apply too much stuff because a lot of times, like me, of course, I know you know this. If you apply a lot of products, that I know you have some clients, if they apply too much, it'll actually could, cause some issues sometimes. It's like you don't want to apply it so much, just, a step-by-step process, just a little, guys, just a little. And it will last very, very good, okay? Very good. So you can get great usage out of a balm and an oil as well as an 8-ounce conditioning shampoo. Again, our beard combs are wooden combs, so they are there to last forever. That's when I said it forever. So.
Yeah, so, like you were saying, our products will last quite some time because it's highly concentrated. You don't need to use a whole lot. I'm seeing my fellows, their products are averaging between 1 and 3 months, depending upon how often they're shampooing, using the product, and of course the texture and the length has a lot to do with it as well. But I will say they will last quite some time.
I'm glad you said 3 months. I was thinking 2 months soon. Like that, I'm
right there. 21 to 3 months. It just
Absolutely.
depends on, of course, the shorter beard, they'll lean more towards the 3-month mark. But someone with your lean requiring more product, about a month and a half, 2 months. Okay. All right, so just like I said, you don't need to use a whole lot. As long as you follow the proper steps, you'll find that you'll maximize the benefits of your product each and every time.
Awesome. I actually had a question of my own on that.
Yeah.
Now, as the beard hunters, where did the beard hunters start up? Because that's unique. The beard hunters, I'm like, beard hunters. I like that.
I like it too, it just kind of came to me. It was a fun project that I started, and then I realized, okay, beards are hair. Now, being a trichologist, as I mentioned to you earlier, I work very closely with men, women, and children suffering from hair and scalp disorders, hair loss, or in general trying to get their hair to a healthy state. So I started getting some guys coming, wanting to know what I could do about the patches in their beard. Can I help the beard grow? I'm like, okay. But the beard hunters, like I said, it just came to me.
I love it.
And I've been using it ever since, and it has been great for branding.
Absolutely, because again, like I mentioned earlier, this is not just a trend. Beards are not just a trend. It is a strict movement, and it's been amazing with the journey because, of course, I get guys, 18 years old, almost like at that high school level, college level. I get guys that are 70 that are talking about like, what can I do to help? And the best part is, I don't know if I mentioned earlier, guys, our brand does not change the discoloration when it comes to gray beards. Okay, that's a huge key right there. It does not change the discoloration in the beard. It does not change that gray. And if you are a user of dye, which hey, it's okay, guys. I'm not going to cry you. But if you use dye in your beard, it does not strip the dye at all. Our products are all natural. It is awesome. And I continue just to help spread that information to my fellow bearded brothers because, again, they keep on going with the question, they keep on going with the advice. It is a movement. It's not a trend. Whether you are a labor worker or working in corporate America, it is a new movement going around, and it is the beard movement. It is Rugged Evolution, where rugged is the new smooth. I'm so excited to continue. If you're just now tuning in, guys, we're almost finished and wrapping up our big Labor Day event. But again, last minute, we have our big, huge Labor Day sale going on for the remainder of September. September 30th will be the last day of our sale. 10% off large and small gift sets, okay? Large and small gift sets and large and small accessory sets, okay? 10% off. If you want to get that real quick, hey, go to ruggedevo.com. That's RUGGEDEVO.com. Also, we have an amazing assortment of beard care products, beard oils, and beard balms. 16, guys. 16. Not 1, not 2. 16. Where do you find that we have 16? No, thank you. No, and you know what? I just said, hey, look, I want to help my guys out, make sure I have a good assortment because guess what? We all have different preferences. We all have some people will like more of the lighter scents. Maybe you might like more of the stronger scent, maybe, or in between. Guess what? We have it right here on this table right here. After Hours, Awaken, Tidal Wave, Lightning, Badass, New Year's Eve. So many, and I'm just so, so excited and honored to share with you these amazing beard care products. The hottest beard care line on the market today, Rugged Evolution Beard Care. Featured in Essence Magazine Holiday Gift Guide for December 2018, and in the top 4 on their online magazine store, holiday gifts for men, okay? Essence Magazine, if you ever heard of it, I would recommend to pick one of those up. But I'm telling you, here at Rugged, we have a lot of great things. I have my great friend here, Dr. Praneet Jain, certified trichologist, naturopathic doctor. Did I say that right? Okay, it's been a while since I've been in school.
You got it.
Okay, and known as the Beard Hunters, we are here answering some great questions. Again, we just want to continue to inform you, continue to spread healthy and proper living, and just taking care of the beards. I too myself as a client, I am a client to Dr. Praneet. I mean, she's a lady with the answers. I'm here to help you, guide you with your products and everything like that. Also, guys, awesome news. Be on the lookout in September. Hair in Motion magazine, Rugged Evolution will have a great article about myself and the company, as well as Black Tie. That is 2 major magazines right there in the further month. We will be having great articles about us. We have a lot of stuff in store. Guess what, guys? We are just on year 3, okay? Yeah. Year 3. We're going to continue to grow, continue to spread that movement, continue to spread proper beard maintenance, and continue to prove to you why Rugged is the new smooth.
Aaron, don't forget to mention that you're global.
Please. I'm forgetting. Look,
yes,
how can I forget?
Yes.
We are global. Would you like to share that?
Well, yes. I mean, our product line is not just available here in USA. It is available all over the world. We recently launched over in Nigeria for the Nigerian Beer Festival. Shout out to Fasoji, the beer team over there. He's counting things over there, but we're really excited, about this movement. Like you said, this is a movement and it's global. Okay, so we're on our way to Europe. I mean, Rugged is the new smooth. You always see us put that airplane plane right behind smooth, because this is where we're going. We're going places. We're already there.
Rugged International.
Okay, so yes, we are international. I'm really excited about that movement.
And it's so inspiring. It's an honor, guys, because again, if you're not familiar with my age, I am 25 years old. I'm not trying to brag. I'm just trying to promote, that to my fellow millennials, guys. Hey, if I can do it, you can easily do it. It's all about hard work, okay? Hard work. You put your mind to it. You write a business plan out. You do all your research. That's all you gotta do, guys. Just take your time, do all your research, evaluate the risk that you're taking. Don't rush through things. Just let it glide right through it like a wave. Just glide right through it, guys. I'm telling you, if I can do it, you can do it too, guys. I'm telling you, I'm speaking a huge testimony, guys. International. I just thought of a product just because, hey, look, I can't afford all these other products, so let me just create my own. And from there on, Dr. Praneet, it's grown to this, okay? It's grown to being featured in national, magazines. I've been honored to speak on, syndicated radio shows, even on TV talk shows. And I'm standing here with a professional, the Beard Hunter, Dr. Praneet Jain. I mean, I'm telling you guys, we have so much great stuff going on here. And now, like Dr. Praneet said, even international, okay? Even international. It's amazing. We continue to grow. We're trying to get in all the major retail stores. You're telling me all the retail stores, barbershops, you name it. Again, guys, we have Rugged Reps. You want to become your own boss, build your own hours. Hey, check out Become a Rugged Rep on RuggedEvo.com. That's RuggedEvo.com. And if you're short on some products, guys, hey, go to RuggedEvo.com. Be sure to put the QR code DR001. Okay, DR001. And before it's too late, Labor Day sale is still going on for the remainder of September until September 30th. Okay, September 30th. We have 10% off on our small and large gift sets, as well as our small and large accessory sets. And you see these amazing sets we have displayed here on the table. 10% off, guys. 10% off. We're going to be doing it big, and be sure to go to RuggedEvo.com. Follow us on all social media platforms. Follow Dr. Praneet Jain for all her social media platforms as well. And where else can we find you, Dr. Praneet Jain?
Absolutely. Social media platforms, Fruit of the Spirit Salons with an S. IG, Fruit of the Spirit Salons with an S on business page. And of course, my personal page is Praneet James. Okay? So make sure you follow me as well. Of course, like you said, Rugged is the new smooth.
It's not the old smooth. It's the new. It's the new smooth.
And of course, I am the Beard Hunters. My treasure beard to anyone else. We have a couple more questions.
We have a couple more.
There's about 2 more questions. They're wanting to know what is your favorite scent that you like to recommend to your clients. The scents, because our scents are very mild, it doesn't matter really which one they select. It just depends on their preference. But me personally, I pretty much recommend the smooth almond. That's one of my favorites because it, of course, the almond strengthens. Of course, our oils, each oil has certain benefits as well. Okay, so I recommend smooth almond. That's been really popular for my patients. Smooth almond, after hours, and badass. Those have been my most popular.
And why do you think those are so many, like, your popular ones as far as for your clientele when it comes to the spa after hours smooth on, because they all aren't in the more common sense now?
Yeah. Yeah. I think for some of the guys, because they wear the fragrance, they have their own fragrance. I'm not saying that our fragrances will overpower your colognes or your fragrances that you apply. I think a lot, no, they don't. They're very, very mild. When someone get up close on your beard, it's just, just a very soft, scent. But for the most part, that's just what they've been selecting, the smooth almond. I guess pretty much I kind of lean more biased to the smooth almond. I don't know.
See, I would say, I think I said earlier, badass is my favorite, not just because of the name, but it's a rustic earthy scent. You have a little bit of patchouli and fragrances in there.
Yeah.
Some of my favorite ingredients that do help, and I love the smell. So that has probably been my day one favorite one, as well as Island. I mean, who doesn't like to smell like a tropical scent? I mean, it's amazing. It is a vacation in a bomb, as well as what did I say earlier? What my third one was Woodlands. Woodlands, a cucumber and oak scent. Oh, I love that one, and that's in the category of more settled, not too strong, but a very, very great scent as well. Again, guys, if you're just now tuning in, we have about 6-8 minutes left. If you're just now tuning in, I am Arrington Gavin, CEO of Rugged Evolution Beard Care, and I'm along here with my good friend Dr. Praneet James, certified trichologist, known as a beard huntress and naturopathic doctor. See, I'm getting better saying that word. I'm getting better. It's fun. It's fun. Because earlier I was struggling, but it's okay now. Naturopathic doctor, and we have a great live event here at the headquarters of Rugged Evolution Beard Care. We have our Labor Day event here live on Facebook. The month of September, guys, for the remaining month of September, we have 10% off large and small gift sets. 10% off, guys. 10% off large and small gift sets. The small gift sets right here consist of 2 small 2-ounce conditioning shampoos, a beard balm, and beard oil of your choosing. You have your accessory sets right here, one of our large accessory sets, which consists in a grooming towel, a swag bag, an oblong brush with boar bristles, and a shaper comb. Okay, this is very popular, our shaper comb right here. It's good use because it's a 2-in-1. So just in case you need to touch up right there, this is one right there. We have our smaller accessory set that has comes with a swag bag, a grooming towel, a small beard comb, and then one of our round brushes with boar bristles. And then we have our large gift set here, which consists of an 8-ounce beard conditioning shampoo of your choosing, a round brush, boar bristle brush, a small beard comb, and a beard balm and beard oil of your choosing, as well as a grooming towel. And yes, the cigar case too. 10% off. I don't know where else you can get that, but Rugged Evolution Beard Care. I'm telling you guys, I'm here to help you out and just assist you in your journey on proper beard maintenance and just explain and preaching to you why Rugged is the new smooth. Going on 3 years, guys, we have the hottest beard care line on the market today. International, locals, you name it, that's national level. We are here to help you and promote proper beard maintenance and just to your beard care needs. Okay, remember, guys, all natural. Okay, keep the body healthy. We want to take care of the body internally, but as well as externally. That's my main goal. I want to keep it external. If it takes me an hour, I'm stuck because I'm trying to make sure it looks good externally. And it'll take a while. But guys, again, if you're just tuning in, we are live at our Labor Day event As you see on this table right here, we have 16, guys, 16 amazing scented beard bombs and beard oils. And if you're new to the product line, we do have a starter pack we call our sample sets that consists of a small bomb, a small oil, and a 2-ounce beard conditioning shampoo. Okay, 2-ounce conditioning shampoo. I always recommend Dr. Niki, especially to like newcomers. But I'm like, hey, look, if you're unfamiliar, this is a step-by-step process. We provide the directions on the back on how to apply, which is key because again, like myself, I didn't know how to, apply this stuff. What do I do? I'm like, man, I wish I could have some directions. So hey, we provide it for you guys, and even the ingredients. So just in case, so you can know what you're putting on your face. Again, over 16 guys, 16 scented beard bombs and beard oils, and it is just amazing. Nowhere in the world would you ever find a beard care line with, over, I'll just say four guys, which is, there's nothing wrong with that, guys. But again, we live in a society, we have to, provide a good option for everybody because, man, if some person is interested and they're like, well, all you have is, strong sense, I like something lighter. Boom, we got it. Something for everybody. And it's a little quick secret right here. Our oils are also good for female hair. Do I need to repeat myself? It's great for female hair too. Just apply a few drops on the root. And the pick? Oh, see, and the pick. See,
the number one color.
Okay.
Pick, okay? So very, very good. I use that in my hair. I love it. It doesn't snag. And then we have one more question.
Oh, we have one more question. Awesome. Look, the questions keep on rolling.
Someone wants to know what are the ways that can help my beard connect, okay? As I mentioned earlier, increasing microcirculation. Okay, something as simple as taking out a wooden brush, all right, fellas, and just prior to bedtime or prior to your shampoo, you just come in. Come in.
There we go.
Okay, and a circular motion all the way up underneath here, all the way around. Okay, and what that's going to do is increase microcirculation, so therefore your follicles are more receptive to the product. Okay. So for those that have a longer beard, of course you can purchase our Avalon, beard brush. Okay, that's more so for the styling and smoothing. But also don't forget our smaller round brush because you can take this it's just like giving your face a massage. Okay, you can do it yourself. It's coming in a circular motion. Okay, all the way around, up underneath, and that's going to increase that microcirculation, get that blood flowing. But of course, if the blood is flowing, guess what? The hair is going to grow, and that's going to help to connect those areas. That's one of the ways, okay? So that was just a little tip. I'm not going to charge you for that one, all right? But that's really good. Well, that's really good to help increase microcirculation, help that beard to connect, okay? All right.
Again, with the big words like Pernille James, microcirculation. What was the other one? Elongation.
Yes.
And microcirculation foundation. I'm telling you, the long words. And again, guys, too, those Avalon beard brush comes in an awesome tin can because trust me, I have a lot of clients that have added their testimony just to praise us and be like, oh man, I love this stuff. I love the Avalon brush because I can take that anywhere. I'm like, man, they will leave the wallet home, but no, when they bring the brush. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
But it's durable. You can apply that every time you're, even a small beard comb. I to myself will take this every day with me. I'll have my phone, my wallet, and a beard comb with me all times. Again, like Dr. Meek said, it's all about the blood circulation, which will help, guys. The blood circulation that will help. If you're just tuning in, we have 4 minutes left. I'm so disappointed this thing is almost coming to an end. It's coming too quick. I'm upset, but it's okay. Absolutely. It is Labor Day. It is our Labor Day weekend. It's our Labor Day live event. Facebook Live here at the headquarters of Rugged Evolution Beard Care, where for the remainder of the month of September, we have a great sale going on.
Yes, I'm excited about it.
I'm telling you, 10% off on large and small gift sets. 10% off on large and small gift sets that you see here displayed on the table, as well as our 2 large and small accessory sets. So if you're already, product, loaded up on your product, but you're short on accessories, boom, right here. Here's what you want right here. Your accessory set. You have to have your accessories. You're essential because you never want to use a plastic or metal wooden picker comb because that stuff right there is made of cheap materials. It snags in the hair. Because see, I like my beard. I don't want to snag in the hair. I don't pull it apart. So it snags and pulls and causes bald spots. So you're always going to have a good wooden comb
Yes.
or a wooden pick, and it's made up of recyclable wood materials. Has smoother edges as well, and I'm telling you guys, this is the hottest sale right now. 10% off for the remainder, not just for the day, not just until tomorrow, but for the remainder of September. We have until September 30th. Okay, September 30th.
Christmas is right around the corner.
I'm telling you, Christmas.
This year is going so fast, so this will be a great time to go ahead and pick up. Don't wait until the last.
There you go.
Start
Listen.
now, okay? And go ahead and start getting your essentials for your bearded soul,
I'm
your
telling
bearded
you,
loved ones.
I can't
Okay?
believe Christmas going around the corner. I saw Christmas trees out in the stores. I'm like, wait a minute, that's the Halloween is
It's
so
gonna
much.
creep up on us. So you want to start early. Don't wait till the last minute,
Absolutely,
okay?
absolutely.
And go ahead and start getting your gift ideas together. These are great. These gift sets are really great for your bearded self. Okay, great
Absolutely.
presentation, packaging, everything, and the products too are very, very effective products. Okay, effective. Okay, I don't suggest anything that I'm not confident about that doesn't work. Okay, so these products have my stamp of approval. They truly work. The benefits are amazing, and of course, like you said, rugged is the new smooth.
How can I top that? How can I top that? I mean, 16 guys, 16 amazing scented beard bombs, beard oils, 2 beard conditioning shampoos, our signature conditioning shampoos, eucalyptus ginger, bergamot mint. We have a line of amazing exfoliating full body cleansing bars. Okay, so unisex guys, unisex. So hey fellas, if you buy a lot of products, hey, buy something for your wife as well.
Yeah.
So we have a full line of exfoliating full body cleansing bars. Again, guys, we are about 60 seconds left until this is over.
Yeah.
The sale is still going on and will be going on until September 30th. 10% off large and small gift sets. 10% off large and small gift sets, as well as our large and small accessory sets. Go to RuggedEvo.com. Okay, go to RuggedEvo.com and make sure you get the sale before it's too late. Also, if you want to buy some products too, be sure to put in the QR code DR001. Be sure to follow us all on our social media platforms at Rugged Evo on Instagram, Twitter, Rugged Evolution Beard Care on Facebook. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Rugged Evo TV, and Dr. Praneet James.
Yes, Fruit of the Spirit Salon, IG, as well as Facebook. And of course, my personal page is Praneet James. I am the beard huntress. Why trust your beard to anyone else?
Amazing. Guys, you have a blessed one. Have a safe Labor Day tomorrow and this Labor Day weekend. And remember, rugged is the new smooth.